All right, here we are, everybody. We're back for another trailer reaction here on the channel. My name is Jake Berlin. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't need to announce myself because it is the title of the channel, but that's okay. I'm used to it. And as you see by the title of the video, we are here to do a reaction to Vikings Valhalla, the sequel, prequel series, if you will. I think it's a sequel series. Could be wrong. Should have done my research, but I'm pretty sure it's a sequel series to the original Viking series, which I absolutely love. Just everything about that series with the characters, the world, the idea, the culture. I love Vikings, plain and simple. I really do. And the fact that Netflix is now getting their hands on this property is massive. I thought History and Prime, who I believe Prime did the last 2 seasons, I could be wrong. At least they aired the last 2 seasons. They did great with what the original series was, but we all know what Netflix is capable of. We've seen what they've done with properties like Cobra Kai, right? They have catapulted that into some major stardom, even though it was already at a very, very high. But they did the most recent season in season 4. Now they're getting their hands on something like Vikings Valhalla, which is the first season of its kind. So it's going to be on completely different characters, new worlds, new ideas, but the same brutality and violence that we got with that first series. And I'm super, super excited to dive into it. We did see one trailer a couple weeks ago, which was very much like a teaser. This looks to be a full-fledged trailer. We're probably going to get some story beats, a little bit more on these characters, because it's not that far away. It's either the end of February or the beginning of March. It's in that area. So it's coming very quickly. And so, look, before I watch this, I want everyone to know I'm a huge Vikings fan. And I would love for anybody out there who else is a Vikings fan to start a conversation with me down below. I'd love to chat with you guys on everything that is Vikings. Let me know your excitement, your anticipation, if there's any kind of fear you may have about it. But until we get to that, let's go ahead and check out the trailer, see what it's all about, and see if I should be as excited as I am. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Did you just arrive from that storm?
I did.
And tell us your name.
Leif. Leif Erikson.
Where are you from?
Here we go.
Greenland.
Maine.
I'm Harald Sigurdsson. Why are you in Kattegat?
I've come to find someone.
I love everything.
The entire north is threatened.
By the English king. Then I am to see if this fight is
Love it
mine.
so much.
And what have you decided?
Vikings are preparing for an invasion. What do you intend to do?
Fight.
What do you see in this Greenlander?
Maybe his courage.
Courage is not rare here.
His is.
You're a long way from home, Freydis.
I'm on a mission to learn my destiny.
Train her.
Let's go again.
Open the gates! You are here! For your families! You are here! For your honor! Loose! No! You are here because you are Vikings!
Oh, I got the skills there. So dope. That's dope. Hell yeah. Oh, sign me up. February 25th. Okay, look, real talk. I'm going to have to binge Marvelous Mrs. Maisel in a week and then get to Vikings Valhalla right after that. Anyway, Vikings Valhalla. Look, the first thing that comes to mind when I see this trailer. Well, okay. Second thing. The first thing is it looks awesome. It looks so badass, so much fun, so much violence and brutality, and just Vikings carnage, which is everything that you want from these type of shows. Second of all, and the most important thing, is that it really does feel bigger. Now, the first show really did adventure out into different parts of the world and you know the dealings of Vikings finding other land and new people and eventually fighting other people, stuff like that. But a lot of that show was really about expanding their culture and their idea and who they are as people, finding new worlds, and conquering them, sure, but getting land, right? It was much more of a smaller scaled story and not as I mean, I guess war driven is the best way I can explain it, because this one looks purely focused on the battles between, the Vikings and the Englishmen. Um, and of course, there's going to be smaller stories taking place and character drama and stuff like that. But the first Viking series was focused on one set family, and that was Ragnar, the Lothbrokes, Ragnar's family, and their kind of heritage throughout many, many years. Um, this is much more focused on the idea of the Vikings invading and raiding, which is a word that has been connected to them for a very, very long time. And so, to me, when I see Vikings Valhalla, a brand new series coming to Netflix, which obviously they're going to have the money backing for it, I want to see something different that's not the same of what we got from the first one. And it looks vastly different. It does. It looks crazy. It looks action packed. The characters look super cool. You can kind of tell that Netflix has definitely upped the budget a little bit. Um, but it very much has that Vikings feel to it. It has that darker tone to it, that look, that grayscale look to it, not sunlight look, right? It's much more of not a relax, but just a slowed down look to the overall viewing of the show and how the characters are going to look and feel and act and all that stuff. That's Vikings. And so I really, really give Netflix kudos for, keeping in the same vein of what the original was, but truly expanding on what that kind of built. And now they're giving us something that looks to be very, very massive in scale compared to the first series, which I really, really like. I can't wait to meet these characters, because the characters in the first show were so important through the entire series. They played such a big part from beginning to end. We had multiple characters that were in every single season. And that's tough for a show like this that kills off a lot of people. It's very Game of Thrones style. And I will even say that the first number of seasons of Vikings, they killed off a ton of characters, much more than Game of Thrones ever did. And so when you get this type of show, you're very excited to meet these characters, but then you're kind of fearful of, well, who's really going to make it out alive? And so I'm excited to see what it's all about, meet these characters in this kind of time era that they're implanting in us right now. But for now, Vikings Valhalla, I'm all on board for this. Call me psyched as all hell. I will be there February 25th, definitely watching this show as it goes live, and I will definitely be giving a review and reaction to it here. It's definitely something that I really, really enjoy, and I can not recommend the first series enough to enough people. It's very unknown to a lot of people, and for those who may not know what it is, Vikings, and if you've not seen it, I definitely recommend checking out. All of it is available on Prime, I believe. I believe if you have a Prime membership, it's there. I know that at one point it was also on Hulu, so you can check that out if you have not seen anything Vikings related. It is definitely worth the experience. So again, I am Jake Berlin. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this reaction today to Vikings Valhalla. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button if you want more content just like this. But if it's not just trailer reactions, I also do a little show called The Whiskey Jedi, where I pair whiskey with topics I love talking about. And most of the time it is Star Wars, but I talk Marvel, I talk Cobra Kai, I talk all kinds of fun things with a lot of cool guests and myself. And I'm also doing a little reaction series with my fiance, Gabby. She's never seen a single MCU movie in her entire life, and I'm recording every single movie reaction she has to them. And 3 of them are up on the channel now: Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2. So go check those out. Leave us a comment, and of course, hit that thumbs up button. We cannot thank you enough. So again, thank you so much for joining me today on this reaction. I'll catch you guys next time.